Picture yourself walking barefoot in your kitchen, lost in thought, your mind drifting to the events of the day, or perhaps planning your next meal. Suddenly, without warning, you step on a sharp toy hidden on the floor, sending a jolt of pain through your foot. Instantly, your foot lifts off the ground. No conscious decision, just pure instinct. Before you even realize what's happened, your body has already acted to protect you. This is the world of reflexes. Automatic, pre-programmed responses that protect us from harm, operating beneath the surface of our awareness. Reflexes are our body's built-in guardians, always on alert, acting faster than thought. They're like invisible sentinels, ready to spring into action at the slightest hint of danger. They're why you pull your hand from a hot stove before you even feel the burn, or why your eyelids snap shut when dust flies at your face, shielding your eyes from harm. These actions might seem like magic, but they're actually the result of millions of years of evolution, hardwired into our nervous system to keep us safe in a world full of surprises. A stimulus, a sharp object, a sudden flash of light or a loud noise, triggers an immediate, involuntary response, bypassing the need for conscious thought. This rapid reaction is made possible by a special pathway called the Reflex Arc, where signals travel from your sensory nerves to your spinal cord and back out to your muscles, all in a split second. Unlike learned behaviors, reflexes are innate. We're born with them, connecting us all through the universal language of survival. Even newborn babies display reflexes like grasping a finger or turning their head toward a touch. As we explore our inner cosmos, remember, within you is a network operating faster than thought, a silent system working tirelessly to keep you safe every single day. Reflexes are the unsung heroes of our physiology, silent guardians in the dance of life, always present, always vigilant, yet rarely noticed. Sometimes the most amazing things are those we never have to think about, our body's silent guardians working in the background, allowing us to live, explore, and thrive. How do our bodies react so quickly, often before we're even aware of danger? The answer, the Reflex Arc. Think of it as an emergency shortcut, a direct route that bypasses the brain's usual decision-making. Normally, sensory information travels to the brain, which decides how to respond. But in emergencies, the Reflex Arc sends the signal straight to the spinal cord, which acts instantly. A sensory neuron detects danger, sends a message to the spinal cord, which immediately relays a command to your muscles. This loop, sensory input to spinal cord to motor output, prioritizes speed, protecting you before you even feel pain. That's why you pull your hand away from heat before your brain registers the burn. The Reflex Arc is a marvel of biological engineering, ensuring survival 1 millisecond at a time. It's your body's built-in shortcut for safety. The knee-jerk reflex. Ever had your doctor tap just below your kneecap with that small, rubber-tipped hammer? It's a classic moment in any checkup, and it might seem a little odd at first, but there's a fascinating reason behind it. Suddenly your leg kicks out, almost as if it has a mind of its own. You don't decide to kick, your body does it automatically, thanks to what's called a stretch reflex, a built-in safety mechanism that keeps your muscles responsive. When the hammer taps your tendon, it quickly stretches your quadriceps muscle. This stretch activates tiny sensors inside the muscle, called muscle spindles, which immediately send a signal up a nerve to your spinal cord. In a split second, a motor neuron in your spinal cord fires back a message, telling the muscle to contract. That's what makes your leg jerk forward so quickly and forcefully. This entire process happens in about 30 milliseconds, much faster than the time it takes to blink your eyes or even realize what's happening. But the knee-jerk reflex isn't just for show in the doctor's office. These stretch reflexes are constantly at work, helping us maintain our posture and balance. They make tiny automatic adjustments every time we stand, walk, or even shift our weight. The knee jerk is what scientists call a monosynaptic reflex, meaning there's just one quick connection in the spinal cord between the sensory and motor neurons. This direct route is what makes it so incredibly fast and reliable. So the next time your doctor checks your reflexes, remember, you're witnessing a beautifully simple, direct communication system that keeps you upright, balanced, and ready to move at a moment's notice. It's a fundamental neural circuit, operating entirely without your conscious input, quietly protecting you from falls and injuries. Reflexes like this are essential for every step, jump, and movement you make, helping you stay steady, safe, and active every single day. Step on something sharp or touch a hot pan. Your body's withdrawal reflex springs into action. Pain receptors in your skin send an urgent signal to your spinal cord. There, an interneuron activates your flexor muscles to pull away, while simultaneously telling the opposing muscles to relax. This coordination ensures a swift, smooth retreat from danger before your brain even registers pain. The withdrawal reflex is a masterpiece of efficiency, acting first and reporting to your brain later. That's why you move before you feel the ouch. It's a pure act of self-preservation, hardwired for survival. The spinal cord handles the emergency, then lets your brain know what happened. This system prioritizes your safety above all else. Reflexes like this are your body's fastest defense. In the blink of an eye, it's more than a saying, it's a vital reflex. The blink reflex or corneal reflex protects our eyes from dust, debris, and sudden threats. Even a tiny touch or a fast-approaching object triggers an instant involuntary blink. The brainstem processes the signal and sends a command to the eyelid muscles, closing them in about 100 milliseconds. This not only shields the eye but also spreads tears, cleaning and lubricating the surface. The blink reflex is a constant subconscious guardian, happening thousands of times a day. It's a perfect system, keeping our vision safe without us ever thinking about it. Our eyes stay protected, letting us see the world clearly. Reflexes like this are silent sentinels for our senses. Reflexes work quietly in the background, often going unnoticed, but their importance in our daily lives is truly immense. They are the silent guardians that protect us from harm, acting faster than we can even think. These automatic responses are our first line of defense against everyday hazards. Hot stoves, sharp objects, flying debris, and countless other dangers that can appear in an instant. Without reflexes, even the simplest mistake could lead to serious injury or worse. Imagine not being able to catch yourself when you trip, or failing to pull your hand away from something hot. Our lives would be filled with far more accidents. Reflexes act instantly, bypassing conscious thought to prevent harm. They're hardwired into our nervous system, allowing us to react in the blink of an eye, often before we're even aware of the danger. This incredible speed is often the difference between a minor incident and a major injury. A split-second reaction can mean the difference between a close call and a trip to the emergency room. But reflexes aren't just about avoiding external threats. They also regulate our internal functions: heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, working tirelessly to maintain balance and stability inside our bodies, all without us ever noticing. These autonomic reflexes keep our bodies stable and healthy, adjusting to changes in our environment and activity levels so we can keep moving forward. Reflexes are a pact between our biology and the laws of physics, a built-in insurance policy that helps us survive and thrive in a world full of surprises. By handling threats automatically, they free our minds to focus on learning, creativity, and connection, allowing us to explore and grow while staying safe. From pulling back from pain to maintaining balance on a tightrope, reflexes are the invisible threads holding our lives together, supporting us in every moment. They're not just reactions, they're our body's fastest, most reliable response to life's challenges, and the unsung heroes that keep us safe every single day. When a doctor taps your knee or shines a light in your eye, they're testing your reflexes, your nervous system's report card. Normal reflexes show that your nerves and spinal cord are working well. Weak or absent reflexes can signal nerve damage or spinal cord issues. Overactive reflexes may point to problems higher up in the brain or spinal cord. These simple tests help doctors pinpoint neurological problems quickly and non-invasively. Each reflex tells a story about your body's wiring and health. Reflexes are a fundamental part of every neurological exam. Sometimes the smallest twitch reveals the biggest truths about our inner universe.